Hello, my divine femmes. Here is what is true. It's true that if somebody cares about you, they care about how they treat you, or they care about the impact of their actions on you. We can all be flippant, we can all, get lost in the moment, but a healthy person will accept accountability, they'll reflect on their actions, and they'll want to make a change. If someone you love or care about expresses that something you're doing is harming or hurting them, you're not going to keep repeating that pattern. And all of this is to say, breadcrumbing. Breadcrumbing is an emotionally manipulative tactic that people use, woman or man, to keep somebody hooked, to keep you as a placeholder, to keep you on call. And it's emotionally manipulative and very, very effective because intermittent reinforcement is a psychological tactic where this unpredictability and this inconsistency actually increases desire, and it increases your need or your want when you're that way inclined, when you're wired in that way, to earn more of their time, to earn a place in their life, because there's no loop and there's no end, you always think that there'll come a time where you will be chosen, or there'll come a time where they'll have more space and time for you. This is the thing that I help you unhook from. This is the nervous system and the subconscious beliefs and the coding you have been coming from, that you've been conditioned by, the unconscious patterns, the unconscious assumptions, that allows you to tolerate this kind of behavior, even when you're actually an intuitive, discerning, awakened woman. Because this, which I know is true for you, is the last time you're at the point where you're saying, I am done with this. I want to break the patterns that allow this kind of pattern to keep returning. Different face, different time. Well, actually, the last guy was actually the same face. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a different story. The point is, you want sacred union, you want conscious partnership. It begins within. It begins with you really using the mirrors, using the people that are showing up in your external reality, and looking at how you respond, but how you react, and how your reactions, and whether you set healthy boundaries, whether you acquiesce, whether it activates a want to work harder, or whether it activates this is really useful information, this is not for me, I'll see you later. Whether it activates energy, excitement, or whether it activates neutrality and awareness and okay, this is really useful information. I can see that you're at capacity and this is not what is aligned for me. So this is not going to work. I'm here ready for you to join the receptivity codes when you're ready to move into that level of consciousness, which is moving from integration of any of the things that are holding you back. Integration of childhood conditioning, integration of beliefs and assumptions you've internalized and held about yourself, which are not true, which are based on past experience, childhood programming, nervous system wiring for survival love, rather than the conscious love and harmony and peace and unity and the mutuality and the reciprocity and the emotional depth that you bring, you're ready to start aligning yourself and being receptive to those kind of connections. And it begins with developing that strong self-concept and a strong sense of your self-values, and living in alignment with that, living in congruence with those things. What you say you want versus how you behave. This is the work. And it's a process of individuation. It is a self-actualization process. Because when you come to the sacred partnership, or you become selective, you're coming from a place of deep self-love. You're coming from a deep place of self-reverence and peacefulness. So you're not, you can move slowly. You can be selective. You can be in flow, because you might even be in flow in other states in your life, but in that situation that's come up, that person might just activate you moving out of your flow and into this anxiousness and wanting. And we look at the root. Is it because you've been emotionally starved for so long? Now you're just hungry? Because remember, my aunt used to say, everything look good when you're hungry. And yeah, it tastes good too, but it doesn't mean it's nourishing for you.